fun. This is nowhere we're here. Don't come touching me. I like to keep your money. I like to keep your money. Some cool fun. I know that you're feeling me. Me self, I'm feeling you. No need to spend money. No need to spend money. I know be a shower. Me self, I have my own. If you like, buy champagne. Me self, I have my own. If you like, buy azul. Me self, I buy my own. We're here to have some fun. Some cool fun. This is no how we're here. Don't come touching me. I like to keep your money. I like to keep your money. Cool fun. Some cool fun. Some cool fun. Some cool fun.
Just in case I got the rock. A boy on the side of Babylon trying to front like you're down with Mosiah. What's going on? Oh, I'm getting come, you know what we soon done. Gun by my side just in case I got the rock. A boy on the side of Babylon trying to front like you're down with Mosiah. Is the way I wanna be. Is the natural life that you give me. So
Really quick and completely off topic, can I tell you something super funny?
Of course, always.
I was trying to think of a joke because it was just super quiet and you said so completely off topic, but I couldn't think of anything.
So we had just stopped by World Market earlier, and I got this tea to help with deep sleep. And like one of the ingredients is hemp, so I was in the car and I opened it and I smelled it. And I was talking to Dad and Mercy. It smells like weed.
Yeah, that's hemp.
And it smells so strong. And Mercy goes, "You're trying to get as close as possible." Not actually.
Now, did it actually smell like weed or did it smell like filth?
Nah, that's crazy.
Feel the pain, stoner, not at all.
But it definitely smells.
Yup.
But it's just tea.
Finger snaps, sneer snaps. Ooh. Getting the band back together. The fairly fine, fresh, friendly dusting of fair. I
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're bees. Don't show that to Mercy. Don't show that to Mercy. Oh, it's beautiful. Can we have a tea party, please?
No tea party for you.
Definitely not getting any treats tonight.
Way to break my heart.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Alright then. Let us go ahead and suspend our disbelief and enter back into the realm of fantasy. Where we had last left off, our band of adventurers had a scuffle with a couple of the creatures that resided within the seaside cave, in addition to one rather large, ugly bird that kept going after Arhiho, calling out in a voice that Akari can understand, calling about how Arhiho is a thief and he has stolen something. And as you all finished and subdued the bird, bound it, you all began to make your way out of the seaside cave. Akari, Oro, Dee, and Arhiho. Akari taking off ahead of everyone to maintain his to maintain his appearance of unaffiliation with you all. As Oro, Didi, and Arhiho take the bound Takiru and the journal of Curio Dave as you all begin making your way back towards town. But what none of you had realized, that one of you is missing. Lady G'day, drawn by the sound of clinking, found Kebos tucked away inside the room that they had blown a hole into. And finally found within her possession the prized metallic cube. With the sounds of footsteps coming from above, G'day perched down, knocking an arrow, and waiting. As the steps got closer and closer to the hatch began to open, G'day moving her aim. And as the hatch opens, she finds herself eye to eye with Curio Dave looking down at her. As she looses an arrow, and it penetrates his skull, causing his body to fall down the hole and crumple down onto the floor at G'day's feet, dead. With the shouts of guards coming from above, this is where we find ourselves. G'day, what are you doing?
So, after taking the shot and watching his body slump down, she's gonna try to hide as well as she can, arrow at the ready to see who comes down the hole next.
Go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you can find somewhere to hide.
Okay. Right, so perception. There we go. That is a nat 20, DM.
I know, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was doing the same thing as last week where it just didn't
No,
show up for a while.
No. It's a, this room was supposed to be a MacGuffin, and now I need to think about the actual shit that's inside of it.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Would there be a place that you could hide? Are you trying to just find a place that you can just like get out of sight? Or are you trying to find a place where you could like hide?
Where I could hide.
Okay, as you look around, you think, oh, I could hide under the bed. You look around again, and you see a couple of barrels and crates that you imagine that you could potentially open up in the given time of the footsteps sounding up above and the shouting of the guard. You believe you could potentially hide in one of those, or you could make a break if you really wish to.
Well, what would G'day do? She's pretty normal right now, so I'd say she'd consider this an opportunity to avoid any more mishap and run.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. All right. As you begin making your way, running out, you can hear the sounds of the guard footsteps clambering down the hatch ladder, as you can hear them calling out for Dave and "Are you okay?" Get the medics as you make your way through the seaside cave. While you are doing that, flying over the ocean side, away from Arhiho, Oro, and Didi, Akari, you find yourself rather quickly approaching the entrance to South Clocktown and the docks. What are you doing?
Assuming that everything is peachy and great, they're just gonna go ahead and report it. He's gonna make his way back to the inn and see if he can borrow the kitchen to cook with the ingredients he bought. Because that was his plan.
Wait, Ariel, I know you said that we would that G'day would make her way back to us, but what if she runs into trouble? What if one of the monsters attacks her, or a multitude of the monsters attacks her? What if there's another mother bird or father bird that comes and swoops in trying to find this damned creature, whatever it is? There's a multitude of things that could go wrong. Are you sure we want to leave her by herself? She's not capable of taking care of herself. Yes, she's capable of fighting and screeching and biting people and not letting go until they piss themselves. But, there's so many things that could go wrong. Didi, speak some sense into the man.
Look down the hall. Is she coming behind you or not? Didi, look good. I will stay right here. You are correct. If she was to meet an ooze and get swallowed, I would feel very bad if she was eaten while we were still running to the guards.
Are you guys sending me by myself, or are you guys coming with me?
Just look into the hall. Is she right there? Like, if she is trailing us, it is not a big deal. We can keep going.
He's sending you by yourself, Didi. You'll be fine. Go.
Didi will shoot a glare at the both of you and then walk over and take a peek down the hall. And I'm going to assume that G'day's not there.
She is not.
Guys, I have some bad news. G'day's not there.
Must I do everything? Okay.
Excuse you.
I know. Okay. Arhiho, I can shoot a firebolt down and see if it lights up the caverns and if G'day is there, or I could go back into these haunted caverns.
It is fine. Let's stick together. Let's just backtrack to find G'day, get all together in the group before we go report this to the guards. There's no sense in saving 2 minutes, I suppose. Let's just go. And I kind of just turn around on my heels and start walking back towards the cave.
Are you still dragging the bird?
Yes?
Give me a perception.
Yeah, we definitely are. Can you get advantage on it, DM?
Wouldn't matter.
Can I do perception, DM?
You can do
I'll have to
perception
do a
as well.
perception because I'm sitting there.
Yes,
Sure.
you can have advantage. Go for it.
Right? As I'm doing this, I'm gonna be like, and where the hell's is Akari? Damn it!
You had literally watched Akari say goodbye and fly away.
Yeah.
I know! I
He
know! Where
He was
did
like,
he keep
I don't want to be
going?
associated with this, so since you guys are a train wreck, I'll go be the good guy.
Holy snaps! This is bad, DM. This is bad.
This is the consequences of your own actions. Why
What's
are
wrong,
you surprised?
Akari?
This is telepathic.
Right?
Oh, don't
I'm looking
fall
around
off.
like, I hear him, but where is he?
Still needs to be welcome here, okay? I left stuff here. Arhijo left a heart here. Someone needs to pick it up if you guys get arrested.
We still have those scales to use. We've got a femur to use. We've got things to do.
Not even 3 hours in.
Didn't even get to sleep.
Arhijo, give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Good luck, Arhijo. Nice.
Okay.
As you begin storming off with the bird in tow, you let your defense drop ever so slightly as this bird reaches its beak out and manages to cut part of your finger as you take 6 points of piercing damage.
What?
Dang,
I thought
from-
we had, like, hog-tied it so its beak was next to its neck.
It never gave up fighting.
Oh. Okay. 6 points of damage, you say?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why are you so low on health?
Ah, dude. Fucking
Do I need
bird.
to heal you?
I'm only at half, but I'll be fine. It's not gonna do anything. And I kick the fucking bird. Only lightly. I don't want to kill it. It's low. I don't want to resurrect it again.
Go ahead and give me an unarmed strike with advantage. As you move your foot to go and kick this thing, it almost reacts instinctively as its body lurches out as you completely miss.
Pride. That takes a point of damage right there for sure. Emotional damage.
You can swear you hear this bird snickering.
Oro, good day. Help me restrain this stupid fucking thing.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I immediately move towards the bird and I go, gods above on here. I warned you,
As-
it is a klepto bird. Sorry, go ahead, DM.
You're all good. As Arhijo says this, and Oro, you begin to step closer towards the bird. Arhijo, you feel your body begin to seize up as you feel the control of your legs just give out as you crumple down onto the floor paralyzed for 6 seconds.
God damn it.
I'm in the middle of saying, honestly, we're already missing a dragon and a mad woman. Let's not lose a hand as well. And I watch Arhijo fall. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, gods above! Arhijo! And I begin frantically shaking him. Beefy, get over here! Get over! Something has happened to Arhijo! What's the bird doing?
Give me a perception check.
Oh my gosh. At this point, I have completely let go of the bird.
Oh Lord! Oh
Oh
Lord!
my god!
Bird's fine. Bird doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Oh, doesn't seem to be. Dee Dee
Oh my
will run
god!
over. Well, even though he's just paralyzed, do I notice that he is hurt?
I mean, he doesn't. He looks still pretty beaten and battered up. You can give me an insight check to see if you could kind of piece together what's going on, if you'd like.
I would like. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you would have recognized this as something that has happened before. You saw this happen to both Dee Dee and, funny enough, Arhiho before, back when you were fighting the Likes and trying to subdue the bird.
Alright, can I use Lesser Restoration? It helps paralyzation.
I mean, if you want to burn a spell slot for a 6-second debuff.
Oh, I missed it with 6 seconds. Oops.
Yeah, you would know that the paralytic effects of this bird's saliva or whatever bacteria that's on its bill causes a temporary paralytic response.
Okay. Well, since he is still looking beat up, can I use Cure Wounds?
If you'd like.
I would like. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I would rather be safe than sorry.
Kill this damn bird. About to happen. About to have freaking
Don't!
fried,
No!
fried chicken.
We're having fried chicken tonight. I'm gonna turn to the bird and go, finger looking good.
There you go, there's your 8 points of healing.
Beautiful.
Better than nothing.
By this time, Arhiho would be coming to, right?
Yeah, as Dee Dee, you go down and go ahead and describe how the spell looks. As Arhiho, you heal for 8.
I never stopped shaking him, by the way, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, you're muted.
Oopsies, I was muted. Sorry about that.
You're all good.
Even though Oro is still shaking Arhiho, Dee Dee kneels down while Arhiho's on the ground and kind of like shoots a small glare over at Oro since he's shaking him and lays her hands over Arhiho as this hot white energy enters you and gives you those 8 points of healing.
Thank you.
And as you feel that overcome you, Arhiho, you begin to feel as your limbs, the feeling begins to come back as the effects wear off.
Can we try and non-lethal this thing? Can I just bonk it?
Oh, I think he's sitting at 1 point right now, isn't he?
Is he only at 1 life? How dead is it looking? It's still able to
Yes, I
paralyze
used-
my ass.
You can give me a
Revivify.
medicine check.
I would like that. Solid medicine
Nice.
check. How much can I fuck
Nice
this thing
roll.
up?
None.
Everybody? Sorry. Arhiho, Dee Dee, Oro. Give me another round of perception checks.
Oh. Please rolls, please, 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 please.
There we go. Those are
22! Nice!
a couple high ones and a mid.
Not
Arheel, as you think back to how the bird looked as you tried to kick it, you could tell, because you do remember, that it did receive some healing after it had lost consciousness, and it looked like it was relatively healthy. It could take a blow or two. And as you all turn to look, the bird is gone.
No.
Huh? No!
It rolled a 23 stealth.
My gosh!
What do you all do? As the bird is now gone from sight.
The bird?
Sit there with a blank stare for just a second, blinking and looking like John Travolta in the front lobby. Like, what?
Ooh.
Huh?
EM,
Yes.
are there any higher ledges that the bird might have maybe flown to? Because we're by a cave that's like a mountain, correct?
I mean, you can look all around however you would like. This is like a bit of a seaside cave, so you could imagine that you could fly up if you wanted to get like an aerial point of view.
I would like to do that.
Okay. As you're flying up, Oro, Arhiho, what are you two doing? We'll play that out, Oro.
Edie, I told you to watch the damned bird! As she begins taking off, and then I turn to Arhiho. And where is Akari? Where is Lady G'day? Was G'day on her way to us?
Weren't you
knows?
the
Like,
last one out?
Well, yes, I was, and she was right behind me. Well, I mean, not technically right behind me, but close enough. But I know that she was doing something, and then we were trying to. I was contemplating whether staying with her or going with you. And obviously, my friend, I will always choose you. We are shield together. But I thought she was right behind Dee Dee. And I wanted to make sure that the bird was kept safe and we were kept together, and I just don't know anymore. What are we gonna do, Arhiho?
We lost the bird, but we have the journal. Lady G'day must be found. We have to find a place to put her up for the night, because she clearly cannot come with us back to the inn. She can't hide with the children because she scares them. So she needs a place to rest. We all need to sleep. We need to take this information to the guards. I wish I had that damn bird. Now who knows where it goes? Dee Dee cannot chase it forever. We need to get her back, then go inside and find G'day. She may be already eaten by one of the jellies. If so, kill the jelly, get her body back. We'll go from there.
This damned felonious foul. Everything's just spiraling splendidly, isn't it? Dee Yes?
Behind the rock! The bird!
As you say this, out from behind the rock, you watch as this feathered head pops up and looks over at you, Oro. And it stares
Me?
for a sec. Yeah. It stares at you. It looks over at Arhio. It's basically just looking in your direction. As the bird had slipped away for just a moment and was hiding behind the other side of the rock.
Dee is there anything you can do to nab the bird? Do you have a net or a rope or a lasso?
He's still bound! Just grab him!
Why couldn't I have studied divination instead of evocation? Birds don't bite diviners. Okay, Arhio, what do we do?
Go!
As the bird kind of stands up and begins bounding over.
Jesus.
Holy crap, DM!
As before it
Can
gets to
Dee Dee
the
try and
edge,
tackle him?
yeah, and
Oh,
before
sorry.
it gets to the edge, I want to try and use force push to bring it back towards us.
Well, Dee Dee, you are flying,
Beautiful.
so you would be able to get to him pretty quick.
Can I try and like fly down and tackle him?
Sure, give me an acrobatics.
Oh, please, Jesus.
Please, please, please. You said
Dive bomb,
acrobatics?
Dee Dee.
Yep,
Oh,
because you're
Lord.
flying down onto him.
I believe in you, Dee.
I have no addings!
It's not great, but it's
I
not
don't
bad.
believe in you, Dee.
It's something.
Dee Dee,
It's
go ahead and roll me a d20.
Oh, get high, get high, get high.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's never good when the DM says okay like that.
Yeah.
So, Dee Dee, as you go diving down towards this bird, you almost feel as if time slows for you as you feel yourself reach your arms out to tackle it, and you almost feel as the bird's head turns and its wobbly eye looks at you as you go to grab it, and it almost like bows its neck as you go flying past it and colliding with the ground. You take 2 points
Well,
of
this is-
bludgeoning damage.
While this is happening, DM, can I go to the edge, to the entrance of the cave, and shout for Lady G'day?
If that's what you want to do.
I do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell Arhio, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can get a hold of Lady G'day. And I run off, and I go to the entrance of the cave, and I'm going to shout as loud as I possibly can for G'day.
You do so. G'day, go ahead and give me a perception check. And actually, I'm going to do a minor little retcon of Dee Dee's dive here. You're still taking the 2 points. But so it did fail its save on the telekinetic shove. So, Dee Dee, as you go down to dive onto this bird, Arhiho, you pull up your hand and you shove the bird just as Dee Dee is about to grab onto it, and the bird gets shoved 5 feet away as Dee Dee crashes into the ground.
Olay!
Dang it!
And I didn't hear a word Orinaria said. I am seriously just sprinting as fast as I can to tackle this bird myself as well. And when
Oro,
I do,
no response. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
and when I do, we're keeping Mage Hand out along with my hands, and we're restraining its beak as much. I will snap this damn thing's neck if I have to.
そのゲーム内にモンスターを与えるんだよね。というわけで、今日はよろしくね。
お姉ちゃん。
山本くん。やっと片思い中の
I'm sorry, Mercy is watching. That's funny. They can
Oh,
hear
is she
your
watching?
anime.
Don't keep us in suspense. What is she watching?
Yeah, what anime is this? Shangri-La Frontier.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So sorry, guys.
Oh, good.
No, you're good.
G'day. You heard nothing. Oro, you get no response.
Gosh dang it, good day.
So yeah, I try and tackle it, and then I'm trying to knock it out.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Roll high.
Restrain.
Arhiho, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Okay. All right. Arhiho, as you go and you move in to tackle this thing, as you lunge towards it, it sees you coming, and you watch as its legs almost spring back as it jumps up and almost perches one of its dirty talons on your head as it hops over you.
What with this bird?
G'day. You are currently sprinting. You hear the clamor of the guards. Of metal footsteps on wood as you continue sprinting your way through this cave. And after about half a minute with your speed, you see the entrance to the cave.
Do I see anybody else?
Give me a perception check.
A little more reasonable this time.
Okay. Yeah, so as you see the blinding light of the light being reflected off of the moving waves of the dusk light, you do see a silhouette kind of standing near the opening, and you see Oro.
Okay, she's gonna continue sprinting as fast as she can to get outside the opening of the cave.
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
do I see her given that I was shouting into the cavern?
Yeah, at this point, even though you got no response, you do see a G'day come sprinting out of the darkness.
I like how you said that. You see a good day. I'm gonna watch you sprinting towards me today, thinking fully convinced that I summoned you. and you hear me, and I'm going to be like, and I'm gonna have my arms wide open, waiting for like an embrace. What do you do, G'day?
She's completely ignoring everything and just getting outside of the entrance of that cave as soon as possible. So I'll say when she gets close to him, she's going to attempt to just do like a flying vault over the top of him.
Yeah, you're outside at this point, by the way.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'll just scoot around him though. Then as I'm getting outside.
It's like every kid that just bypasses their parent for someone else or something else. And I'm just like holding my arms open. To me, I see G'day running full force, and I'm just like, "Good day!" And you just go right past me, and I'm like, "Good day!"
Let me see. As I'm passing the group, is it possible for me to say something as I go by?
I mean, are you stopping? Well, I mean, yeah, you could definitely say something as you're running. Are you just like running to just like get away from the cave?
Yes. Yeah, she wants to go straight out and head towards something she can hide behind.
You see a couple of rocks that you could probably hide behind nearby.
Okay, then she'll choose one of the rocks. But
So
as
did you
she's
have a
running fast,
preference of which rock you want?
Oh, hold on. I'm not at my computer right this moment. Can I get a quick description of where they are in accordance to the opening?
So you have the opening of the cave. About 30 feet from the mouth is a 2-layered rock outcropping that you could prop yourself behind. About 50 feet away is another outcropping that also has some foliage kind of growing around it that you could also hide behind. And over around the bend, you see a much larger rock that you about what is that? About 75 feet off from the cave mouth that you could hide behind us.
Okay, she'll go for the foliage outcropping at 50 feet.
Okay.
While you're doing that, G'day, I'm just gonna go. Oh! I throw my hands up as you barrel past me and start looking for a hiding spot. I'm gonna go, oh, wonderful. Yes, G'day. By all means, just run dramatically past me and hide, G'day. It's not like I was calling you for a reason, not like we're being terrorized by poultry. I spin on my heel and then I go, good day, it bit our hee-ho. The bird bit our hee-ho. And now Diddy's trying to wrestle it with her bare hands. She's falling, and our hee-ho, as you see, he is not doing any better. And what are we doing with our lives?
Don't let the bird bite you.
I'm gonna run towards you,
she's
G'day.
gone. She's hiding.
Totally ignoring me.
G'day,
Next time.
what did you want to say as you run past?
Oh, yes, thank you. As she ran past, she wanted to utter one word. Run.
As you watch her
Oh,
sprint by
crap.
and dive behind a rock. Go ahead and continue, Oro.
I'm gonna go. Next time we're hunting treasure, I'm insisting on a normal pet, like a mimic or a basilisk, something safe. And then I freeze as I hear you say that. My mouth hangs open for a heartbeat and then slams shut with a gulp. And I go, oh no. And then without hesitation, the new plan! Running the plan! And I yell that, and I whip around and I start sprinting towards Dee and Arhijo. And I go, drop the bird! Go ahead.
We get ready to get up to that point, as you are interacting with G'day, Akari Didi. What are you two doing as you watch the bird get shoved, bound over Arhiho, and is go ahead and you two give me a perception check.
I'm not actually here, right?
Akari, no,
Or is-
not yet. Sorry, we
Uh-oh.
kind of got sidetracked on you and
Oh no, okay, I may have misheard. I thought I heard my name. Sorry.
but Didi, Arhiho. Perceptions, please.
Cast guidance on myself in case this is a bad roll.
Guidance is an action, so
Okay.
it would cost you 6 seconds.
You're right. Okay, you know what? I'm trusting myself. Okay, I trusted
Yeah.
myself.
Okay.
I shouldn't have trusted myself.
Arhiho, Didi, as you two kind of look at what has just happened before you, you kind of look around, taking in the scene, and are those ropes on the ground? What are you two doing?
As soon as I missed, I was instantly turning around to try and tackle it again. Like, at this point, it's me chasing a chicken around the yard and not being able to grab it.
There's rope on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Dee Dee's going to look at it. And how far is it from Dee Dee at the moment?
The rope or the bird?
The rope.
It's like right in front of you. It's at your feet.
Dee Dee's going to grab it, and she's going to try and run while she's holding it out, like, stretched taut in front of her, and go, Arhiho! Move! Rope!
Do you respond to this, Arhiho?
Yes? What?
As you say this...
What, the rope? I would see the rope on the floor next to me, or is it just next to her?
You watch as the bird extends its wings.
Yeah.
No!
No, I was still trying to get it. Are you throwing the rope at it? What are you doing? Are you a duck?
No, I wanted to run and try and, like, wrap it around the bird, but I see his wings are spread out now. Do I have to fly after the bird?
What will the DM let us do?
It all depends what you're all trying to do.
Grab
Didi
the rope!
said you're running forward with the rope. What are you
I
doing with
am.
rope? Are you giving it to Arhiho to have him try to tie it, or...
Let's try that. Arhiho, get the rope!
Oh well, I will reach out, but I had every intention on trying to tackle it and, like, wrap my
You think
hands
that'll work?
around its wings. Even
Yeah.
as far as, like,
Do it.
pushing through it and knocking it into the wall back here.
Don't kill it again, please.
Okay,
what I have to.
go ahead and give me an athletics as Didi says this and brings the rope up, and she brings it forward and hands you the rope as you go charging at this thing.
I'm pretty big. I got a pretty good wingspan.
You also got a 21,
That's true, but it's
and it
rolling
got
high.
a 20.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
good. I like
nice.
that.
As you go ahead and give me opposed strengths here, just to see how hard you're able to push it. Okay, as you go and charge into this thing, you're able to get your arms around it, successfully grappling the bird. unfortunately, it digs its talons in with a 17 and prevents you from pushing it further. Let's go ahead and have everybody over here go ahead and give me initiative.
Oh. Not initiative.
Oh, wonderful.
Oof.
These are some beautiful rolls.
Oro and G'day, you two can both get in on this, as well as this is the point after you hear this, and you see Arhiho and Didi going after the bird.
Okay. I rolled a 3 DM. Dang, Arhiho, I'm
Good day.
so sorry.
Didi? Or sorry, not Didi, G'day. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the baby's being a little bit loud.
Ah, you're all good. Top of the round. G'day. What are you doing?
There's no way a 13 was the best roll.
It was. 13, 10, 8, 3, and 3.
Goodness.
Oh my. So she is going to... Oh, go ahead.
No, good. It's G'day's
Sorry,
turn.
Danny, what were you saying? Okay, she's gonna stay behind her tree and just kind of peek out and see what's going on. Because she should be behind her outcropping. She should be, what, about 50 feet away, you said?
From Arhiho, the bird, and Didi? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so she's just gonna observe the situation for right this moment.
I'm sorry, I was sniffling and sneezing. What was up?
No, I said it, so I'm just gonna continue observing at this moment, looking out behind my outcrop.
Okay.
I'm waiting at any moment for the guards to come busting out.
Alright. Didi, you're up. Followed by the bird.
I'm still holding the rope. I don't think Arhiho took it yet.
It's in his hands, and he is actively grappling this thing.
Okay.
You restrain it.
Okay. As he says this, Didi's going to walk past him. And can she try and like help him restrain the bird with her arms, because she does have 4 arms that she can't like
Get the
she can
ropes.
hold. Oh, get the rope. My bad. I thought you were
As
saying
she like
get
tries
him.
to like hold her arms open to try and be like, oh, where am I gonna grab this thing at? Like,
she'll grab the rope and try and start to tie the bird as he's holding the bird.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
come on, Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20. Oh. Just to get advantage because he's being restrained?
That's true.
I'll give it to her. I'll give it to you.
Still not great.
13 still doesn't beat it.
It's just, you're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I give it to you all day.
Am I allowed to use guidance, or is it because I already rolled it I can't?
You've already rolled at this point, unfortunately.
It's okay.
But that is going to eat up your action as you try to get the rope on this thing, and it smacks you in the face with its wing.
That's fair. Then... wonder if... I don't think I have anything else that I can do other than move. I don't have anything that would be a bonus action other than a healing spell. Okay, that's alright. I guess I will stop there, because I can't really do anything.
Okay. Arhiho. Giving you a post strength check here.
Okay.
As you feel yourself grabbing on and really wrestling with it as it flaps its wings and it moves and turns and thrashes about, it is going to look down at you as its head almost turns on a swivel, and it is going to try to peck you. That is going to miss. And then he is going to try to claw. 17?
Miss.
19.
Meets it, beats it.
Arhiho, go ahead and roll 3d24s. Reroll any duplicates. 6, 22, 9? Okay.
Dang it, Bird, we're just trying to help.
As this bird brings its claws into you, you hear the sound of things hitting the ground. You watch as your bomber flyer, your greater potions, and funny enough, once again, the potions book spill out onto the floor.
Son of a bitch.
Arhiho, you were up.
Okay. I am, once again... Okay, I know my stuff dropped to the ground, right? It just fell to the floor. It's right there?
Yes.
Okay. So, Arhiho takes the hit, drops his stuff, looks down.
Oh yeah, you also take 9 points of slashing. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's important. Okay. Hear him. Very, very upset. Very, very frustrated "Ah, you stupid fucking bird!" And I once again throw myself at it. As much as I want to kill it, I am just trying to knock it out. I want it to be evidence, not a corpse. In my head, we're still in the clear. So I once again run up to it.
Well, you still have it grappled.
Oh, I do still have it grappled.
Yeah. It didn't
Okay.
escape.
Okay. So can I try and use the rope to restrain it then?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand. And I will give you advantage because you also have it grappled.
But does that matter?
Good question. Let's find out. As you move to move the rope around this thing, you feel as it squirms, and you feel as it almost begins to slip out of your grip. You were unfortunately unable to get the rope around. But you still have it grappled.
Okay. And then that would be my action, right?
Yes.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to can I try and use force push to push it down? Like trying to make it almost go prone?
Because it's momentary, I would rule it no.
Okay. Okay. I will save my bonus action then for if it does, or if I do lose restraint of it, I'd like to use my force push to try and push it into this rock wall right here. Is that acceptable? Okay.
Yeah.
And I will pass my turn.
Oro, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to at this point, Arhio, you were successful in getting the bird, right?
I have it I have it grappled, but I do not have it restrained.
Okay. All right, seeing all of it play out, I'm going to be like, "Oh, you mad? We're still going after it? Didn't you hear G'day? She said run, and she only says one word at a time when things are catastrophic. That thing is not just a bird; it's a beaked curse wearing Gaia-like feathers." And then I'm going to firebolt it.
You're gonna firebolt it? Okay.
I am going to freaking firebolt this thing.
Roll the hit.
No, you are not.
I am.
24 does hit.
Yes.
One roll damage.
14 DM.
Is it? Oh, is it gonna hit us?
As you
No?
sling
No, I have
the
shape.
firebolt.
I have shape spell.
As you sling the firebolt at this thing, you can hear the grunting from Arhiho as you sling this firebolt and it slams into this creature's back, and you watch as the flames begin to engulf it as its wings catch on fire as it falls over dead. It had 13 HP.
There! I took care of things!
You weren't
As
trying
the
to
bird goes limp.
What do you mean we weren't trying to kill it?
And we are out of initiative.
Oh my gosh! Can we try something else? Can I revivify again?
Do you have a diamond?
Do you have 300 rupees worth or
I
whatever?
do have 300 rupees?
Do not. No, this was for the best. We cannot deal with this thing.
Dee Dee is very, very upset that you guys killed it. She does not like killing things.
Oh,
She's very upset. The bird! Why did you... The bird!
what do you mean? We needed to kill it. This thing was a curse. It is not a bird. It is not even a beast. It is a creature from the nine hells crawled out of the pits, and it is using us to turn against each other.
Oh, we were trying to bring justice, not kill it!
Listen, you can thank me later, Dee Dee. You can thank me later, make a statue of me, tall, handsome, hair, windswept. But right now, we have a mission, and that is to run, as Lady G'day said.
What are
What
we
are you
running from?
talking
What is
about?
the issue?
I don't know. Lady G'day, come out from behind the bushes.
Silence is the only answer.
And do you see that is the most terrifying thing when she is silent and scared of something? Arhijo, have you ever seen her scared?
Yes. When we fought in the caves and fought gelatinous cubes. And I'll proceed over here to see what's going on.
And
What are you doing?
Wait,
Who?
what is she doing? She's just hiding? Does she look like she's doing anything?
No, she's just hiding.
Good day. Let's go. We have to. Oh. You know what? You cannot come back to town with us.
I'll say, neither
No.
can you if they catch you.
I have nothing to worry about. I have not done anything wrong. I'm trying to take this evidence to them. You've scared the
Well-
children and got yourself kicked out of the town. Out of the inn. You cannot go back to the inn.
There-
Maybe you're going to sleep in the park?
There may be something else, but just make sure you don't get caught by the guards.
That is who I'm going to, the guards. Why, what do you mean?
Food Wars.
All of you go ahead and give me a
Yo.
perception check.
Jesus.
Yes.
Rhyming.
Good night, Arhijo. What's wrong?
My dice, apparently.
Oh. Goodness!
Didi, are you still over there with the corpse of the bird?
Yes, currently Dee Dee is whispering a soft prayer over the bird's corpse,
Okay.
giving it a proper rest.
Akari, you hear this from the Stockpot Inn.
I wanted to be a part of things.
It's okay, we'll get to your Food Wars episode here shortly.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
We're
Just wanted to
gonna
make
give you
everyone
the
else feel
Monster
bad.
Hunter cook-off.
It's a great show.
Is G'day, perception?
Got this, G'day. Dice God's on your side.
this point, I'm not sure any of the gods are on my side.
You know, that's fair. See,
Okay. Dee Dee, with your positioning and you're saying a little prayer, yours is will be at disadvantage. G'day, you are the only one that notices the sound of metal footsteps coming from within the cave.
He's gonna quickly tell Arhiho to hide.
Guess I'll listen. Trading back over here behind this rock.
I don't know if Dee Dee hears. I don't know if Dee Dee hears G'day telling them to hide. She's kind of just praying over the bird right now. She's too focused on the fact that, in her mind, even though the bird was trying to escape, it was still a live creature, a person or animal. So she's very upset.
Oro, you just stand there?
Yeah, Oro?
Yeah, I do. I'm like, guys, aren't we supposed to be running? What is going on? I don't understand.
We are
Oh,
actively
poor Oro.
getting hidden behind things.
Yeah, I'm oblivious. I'm oblivious to what's happening, and I'm just like, I thought we were running. Dee Dee.
The only person that
are
heard
we
G'day's
running?
message.
Yes.
Dee Dee's actively ignoring Oro because she's upset he killed the bird.
Gosh. Fair. Very fair.
Meanwhile,
Akari.
over in Eastern Clocktown, Akari, you find yourself walking up onto the entrance of the Stockpot Inn. You hear the bustle of the town and the patrons inside, making merry in reverie. You can hear the sound of bards playing musical instruments inside, and everyone is having a good time. What do you do?
I'm walking in and checking my room to see if all the supplies I left are still in there.
Okay. As you walk in, you see once again the barmaid Anju as she gives you a little courteous bow and says, "Well, welcome back to the Stockpot Inn." As you make your way through and up to your room, and all of your supplies are there.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go back down and ask her. These rooms don't have a functioning kitchen to themselves, right?
I'm sorry, there's no functioning kitchen. We do have a food service if you would like to place in an order, if you would like.
Possibly. But, is there any way I can borrow the facilities so that I can cook something myself?
Sir, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I can try.
The DC's not very high, so...
Should be cute and give me help.
How pitiful does Akari look?
Oh no, he doesn't look pitiful. He's in a good mood. Because he's unbothered right now. Yeah. 3. Excuse me.
I suppose I could see if Petunia would be willing to allow you to borrow some of her pots and pans. Just one moment. And you watch as she steps away and makes her way over into the kitchen. You wait around for like 3 minutes before you see Anju eventually make her way back. She says, "Yeah, Lady Petunia has more than enough pots and pans if you would like to prepare your own meal."
Perfect. Thank you. Can you let her know that if she ever needs help, as a way to repay her, I will just ask, and I can give a hand, if ever.
Please, we appreciate the offer, but we can't ask that of you. You are a patron, after all.
I didn't ask, I offered.
Oh, we will take your offer in consideration, and she gives you a smile. Please make yourself at home.
Thank you. And I'm gonna grab all my ingredients.
All right. As you make your way into the kitchen, you begin to see this pointed-eared, elf-looking like woman, as she has her hair pulled up and put into a large bun, and has a small net over it. She is wearing an apron that has a myriad of different, just like different little stains here and there from just being in the kitchen for so long. You can see there's been a little part of the kitchen that has kind of been like set off, cleaned, and you can see a myriad of pots and pans and anything that you would possibly need to cook whatever meal you're going for. And she says, welcome. If you need any extra ingredients, we may be able to scrounge something up, but other than that, if you need any assistance with your meal when I'm not busy cooking something, I would be more than happy to help you.
Thank you. I know a kitchen can be a sacred place for most cooks, so this is greatly appreciated.
Kitchen's a safe place for anyone that's looking to cook a meal.
Yeah, hopefully my acquaintances will appreciate what I'm making for them.
Well, if you put your heart and soul into it like any good chef, I'm sure they're gonna love it. By the way, my name's Petunia. And she extends a hand out towards you.
Akari.
Pleasure to meet you, Akari.
Alright, I'll step out of your way. This might take a while for me, so thank you.
Of course. Just give me a holler if you need anything. And she goes about her duties.
Okay. Yeah, he bought 5 salmon, one for each of us. So, he's gonna, start with that. I bought a bunch of things. I gotta read them all.
Yeah, go ahead and describe, your master chef.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's heard of Ramsey here, but he's gonna start with the salmon here with a bit of oil. He's gonna have Josh be changing like elements depending on how much heat or cold he is, because he is also gonna make dessert. So he's gonna be switching Josh from fire to ice depending on if he needs him to cool anything to make ice cream. Because he did buy butter, and he can make heavy cream as well.
Josh can make heavy cream?
No, Akari can make heavy cream. But you need heavy cream to
heavy cream from.
You need heavy cream to make ice cream. But yeah, he's just gonna lightly oil the pan. Cook the salmon one side first, and before he flips it, he's gonna add the goat butter, and then he's gonna use a spoon to basically butter baste the top after he flips it over for a few minutes. And he's gonna do that with all 5. He's then gonna make just like a side salad with some hydromelons, the fortified pumpkin. He's gonna cut up some swift carrots as well. He's gonna stir fry those, and then he's gonna clean it up. And then he did buy 5 tomatoes, and then he's gonna make like, wait, he doesn't know if Dee Dee was a vegetarian or just refused to eat the things that were down there. So he did set aside like all these other ingredients to make like a salad for her, but also has the salmon just in case.
Okay.
And yeah. He is gonna add some spicy peppers to each of these as well. And then for the salad, a little bit of the coarser bee honey. Just to make it a little sweeter. And so he's basically made just butter-basted salmon with salad. And he doesn't even know that they're not even on their way here.
Yeah, as you go about the of the kitchen, go ahead and roll a. If you have like chef tools, go
I
ahead
do.
and roll that with advantage.
Okay. That's 1. That's 2.
Yeah, as you almost dance around the kitchen in almost as if like you were like in your home, your element. You are very easily able to maneuver your way around and time the searing of the salmon and all of the cutting of the ingredients, cleaning, and all of that fun stuff. And you are able to produce this wonderful looking meal. This, I'm trying to think how long this would actually take to cook.
Me personally, real life me, this would have taken like, with this many, hours. Because I am slow.
You also rolled a 24, so... I suppose if you start with the ingredients, getting them to the kitchen, cleaning the produce,
Cutting
looking at
everything,
probably like
it
10,
does take
15
time.
At least an hour.
Yeah, at
I
least an
mean-
hour, I think.
Yeah, at least like an hour, hour and a half.
Because
Yeah.
prep is
Depending if
probably
you're-
like, prep
Especially
is
if you're
probably
doing
like
it
30,
to like
35
the,
minutes.
the degree. you
Yeah,
say
'cause,
you're
like-
doing it.
Just searing some salmon and making a salad, that stuff is pretty quick. But like actually getting all the ingredients ready to be cooked, that's where your time, that's where it's consuming. Okay, so we'll say probably like an hour or two, just to keep things simple.
Yeah, that's fine with me. We shall see
Okay.
what the other group is up to for an hour or 2.
Oh, God, no. I mean, how much time would you say would be considerable amount of time from him leaving to us getting to the point where we're at now? Maybe 5-10 minutes, if that.
Yeah, so at this point, he would be like probably just entering the town. And like just getting to Eastern Clocktown and the Stockpot Inn. So, back at the cave, as you all stand there, you almost unaware, but Oro, you begin to hear what sound like the sounds of footsteps behind you. As you hear the steps of metal boots exiting the cave entrance.
Oh, great. And I freeze and I slowly turn around, tension in my shoulders, and a terrified smile creeping onto my face like a guilty shadow. And I go, ah, good day, officers. Seeing them approaching.
You there. We have some questions that we need to ask.
Of course you do. And I am happy to oblige. And, yes, go ahead. And I gulp.
You watch as two of the city guards walk out just behind this large ironclad individual. As they walk out or walk over, affixed to her black armor on her left hand, on their left hand, is a large metallic buckler, and in their other hand, weapon drawn, is a large great sword that she is holding behind them. As they approach and say, "What are you doing here? State your business."
Well, and I kind of run my hand through, my hair a bit. I hold the back of my head, kind of like tension in my neck, and I go, oh, well, I mean, first, lovely weather, right? We can all agree on that. And I begin to try to straighten my robes a bit. You see, well, we are conducting a wildlife reclamation initiative. Yes, critical ecological work. There's a bird, and I gesture wildly in the direction that it was, has stolen a highly volatile arcane object, possibly cursed, possibly dangerous, definitely not our fault. And I lean in slightly, lowering my voice. Also, one of my companions may or may not be paralyzed. Another's missing, and another is running, like she saw a ghost that owes her money. Um, and so we're handling it. I should have stayed in bed today. But yes, that is a critical ecological reclamation, proactive, solutionary itinerary is what it is that we are doing.
Under what house code are you conducting said research under, and where is the rest of your research crew? Didi, you look over and you see this ironclad knight conversing with Oro with two guards. They have not seemed to have noticed you yet, but you are just kind of standing behind the corpse of this dead bird.
She is kneeling. Like, she's sitting on her knees, praying over the bird. Do I hear what Oro is saying?
Give me a perception check.
DM, do you want me to hold off to answer, or do you want me to answer his question? How do you...
Oh, no, you can answer the question, and Didi, yes, you are hearing all of this.
Okay, the moment that he asks me that, my eyes go saucer wide at the question, head already forming at my temple, and I force another crooked smile, hands gesturing in slow, exaggerated diplomacy. Ah, yes, of course. House code 17. No, wait. 42. Yes. House code 42. 42B, subsection Avian Arcana. Very new designation. Super niche. You wouldn't have heard of it unless you're on the High Arcane Ecological Registry Committee, which, let's be honest, is mostly paperwork. And as such, it is very rare. And as for the rest of the crew, I spin in a circle, gesturing broadly at absolutely no one. They are uh, near, very near. One is recovering an unfortunate beacon. Another is chasing the bird. One more ran toward a dark cavern full of unknowable terror. And our last team member may be a dragon, possibly, depends on the day. And so, as you can see, we're very busy, highly professional, I assure you, highly professional. And just please let this be over.
As you're rambling on about all this, you watch as the knight looks to the two guards and kind of nods her head as the guards make their way around them and begin making their way around to look about. G'day, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Can I give her advantage as I try to distract them?
And as this was going on, can I use the rock to stay out of their point of view and then crawl down into the water and start using the water to get away from all of this?
Oh my gosh, that's epic!
I've abandoned ship. I'm out.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are doing the right thing. There's definitely nothing law broken happening here.
There's nothing. Oh, and did I say how handsome you gentlemen are? And did I say how wonderful and highly appreciative we are that you would be out? What was it that you were looking for, per se?
DM?
Yes.
Can I try and drag the bird around this corner right here? Since I did hear everything that was going on. And hide.
Go ahead and give me an athletics and a stealth check.
Oh no. You said athletics?
Yep.
Okay.
Because you are dragging a cord.
Yeah, okay. 15 in athletics? Oh.
And give me your stealth.
Oh!
Okay. As you begin scooching your way, you make your way around and drag the bird with you.
Oh, thank goodness.
We will see how that stealth plays out.
Okay.
Arhiho, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice roll.
Yes.
As you slink your way down into the water. The knight looks in your direction, Oro, raises their sword and kind of points out towards the guards to continue their search, and says, "Well, we'll talk about that down at the barracks. If you would be so kind as to take a seat right here while we perform our investigation."
Well, yes, gentlemen. Of course, I would obviously, follow directions and such. I am a appreciator of such fine establishments as yours offices rather hold. But
Then
before you go,
take a seat.
well, hold, please. Before you go poking around our very delicate and highly sensitive setup, may I interest you in a demonstration of our latest containment spell?
If you do not comply with the orders that I have provided here, then under the full extent of the law, I will have to hold you in contempt of the law and an ongoing investigation to a murder.
A murder?
Sit down, please.
Yes, sir. I'll make you sit later, you understand, and I just plump down.
As you plop down, the night continues over.
Like I was saying, and I'm trying to distract them, I hope you have a good day and get out of here. And I'm trying to, speak to good day.
Okay.
And if you understand what I'm trying to express to you all... And go ahead, I'm sorry.
You're all good. Good day. As you hear the footsteps walking around, you feel the tension begin to rise as you hunker yourself down, trying to stay out of sight. And then you hear it. A snap from just under your hand. As the guards look over. Good day, they have spotted you. What do you do?
That is an excellent question. I am going to follow suit with our hee-ho, and I'm going to jump in the water, but I'm going to stay completely underwater since I've got the earrings of water breathing. She's just going to swim and stay completely under the water.
Okay, as you go and you get up from your position and you go to dive into the water, Oro, you watch as the knight brings up the hand with the shield and is holding some type of relic in its left hand. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as the magics begin to whir around this thing. And G'day, I need you to give me a wisdom save. All right, G'day. As you go and get ready to leap, you feel your body begin to seize up and tense as you find yourself stop moving. As the magics begin to envelop G'day, Oro, you look at the relic and you look at what is happening today, and you recognize this as the spell Hold Person is being cast on G'day. G'day, for the next minute, as long as the caster holds concentration, you are paralyzed. And at the end of each of your turn, you can make another wisdom save to end it.
All right. Baby,
Guards sees her, and you watch as the guards rush over and begin tying G'day up. The knight looks down at you, Oro. And where's the rest of your compatriots? This dragon? And the others that you've spoken of?
First, before we go any further, I would like to know what it is that you are doing to her, because she's not the problem, she's the answer. That woman saved more lives than your annual fire drills. She's just, highly kinetic. You don't understand. I'm being very serious here. If she's running, which she was, you should already be running too. Something's coming out of that cave, something worse than your paperwork.
The knight looks at you, looks at the cave, pauses for a second, looks back at you.
Look, listen, guard, what is your name? You don't have any identification on you. I have lied exactly 3 times today, and none of them were about this. Let her go now. Or at the very least, please untie her after the thing with too many eyes and not enough skin comes out of that cave and decides who's easiest to eat.
You want my name? Well, you can just simply call me the captain of the guard, Marisley Girlday.
Well, listen, girl. Spoiler alert. It is going to eat whoever's not running. And as for the rest, I don't know. You said girl was your name, right?
Marisley Girlday.
I'm sorry, Marvelous Girl Day. But I'm being very serious. You need to let her go, or else that thing that has too many eyes and not enough skin is going to kill us all. Like I said, we were hired by your own mayor.
Oh, God.
I forget his or her name.
Any quest
For this
provided
very purpose.
Any quest provided by Mayor Dutour to have any sort of legal grounds to perform any sort of actions within the district of the city of Clocktown all come down to the guard as well, so we may know what is going on to prevent obstruction. I have never heard of you. What is your name, sir?
My name?
Yes,
My
because if
name?
she is one of your compatriots, as you have so said, explained, and this woman does match the description of a known wanted criminal within the city of Clocktown, therefore, you are her associate, correct?
I straighten up, brush off my robes with theatrical flair, trying to look as dignified as possible despite the sweat that is beating down my brow and the faint tremble in my voice. Ah, yes, of course, my name. I give a polite bow, hand over my chest. Orinarius Lethandrel Ravivian III, heir to the Ember Court's conclave of Ravnica, graduate with distinction from the glimmering spire of Arcano-Ethical Studies, current ambassador of interplanar cuisine, and part-time wildlife control specialist of the courts of Zusatir. And I hold that pose for half a second too long. But most people just call me Oro. Easier to scream in panic.
Well, Oro, I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your back.
My hands behind my back? Why?
You are currently under arrest for obstructing our investigation, in addition to lying to the guard. Ravnica does not exist. Oro, if that is even your name.
I'm gonna try to run.
I was waiting for you to be like, I straighten myself out, I dust off my pants, and be like, well, you see, sir, my name is... I cast Misty Step. Start running.
I would, but I don't have any spell slots left.
Oh, no.
I have nothing.
Can
That's
I-
why
can-
I've only been casting fireballs.
While
Oh
this
my
is going
gosh.
on, I rolled a 24 for perception. Can I whisper up
Wait.
up onto the thing to Dee Dee to pick up my stuff? And I point on the ground right there.
Damn it, Argio!
As you look over, Dee Dee, you can see a book,
Oh my god.
some greater healing potions, and a flyer lying on the ground.
Yes, can I try and grab those quietly?
Stealth or sleight of hand, your choice.
I have pluses in either. I have a 0 plus to my dexterity.
Good luck.
And pick one and throw it.
Arhiho, pick one, so if it rolls bad, it's on you.
Sleight of hand. Woof.
Okay. We'll see how that plays out. But you
Well,
are able to retrieve the items.
Hold on, since they're all busy with G'day and or not Arhiho, Oro, can I get advantage?
Sure, I'll
They
give
are
it to you.
busy.
Uh,
Okay, a 12 is better than a 5. I'll take
that's
it.
so very true. Very, very true.
But you are able to swipe up the items.
Okay, that's good.
And
I'm so scared.
I try and I use my hand to wave her like, come on, let's go.
I don't know how well Dee Dee would survive in water, since she is a moth.
You can't
Dee Dee
swim.
is very much... I don't think Dee Dee knows how to swim.
I'll carry you. Come on.
Okay. Can she try and follow him into the water?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, Oro and G'day. I'm sorry, Bird.
As you dip down into the water, you feel the cold ocean water soak your clothes. As you
Oh,
dunk
Lord.
in next to Arhiho.
And I'll do my best to carry her or hold her.
Dang it, I still feel bad.
What are you doing then?
I'm following him because Dee Dee is trying to not hyperventilate in the water.
Yeah, for brevity, Arhiho will be able to help you. Arhiho, where are you leaving Dee Dee?
Just away, like out of this. I'm gonna follow like the coastline as much as possible, and get behind rocks, and just trying to move away. I remember if I do remember, town was back west. No.
Town is east. Because this cave leads over to Western Clocktown, where the curio shop is.
Okay, well, we're just gonna try and get some distance to hide behind a rock, so we can just be away and out of sight, and just
be anywhere but here.
Yeah, exactly. just no.
Okay. Back at the guard, Oro. What are you doing? as you try to run.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna immediately turn and try to jet off in this direction.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either performance or persuasion.
Sure.
And they will insight check this to see if they are able to read that you're going to run away.
High roll, high roll, high.
My rolls have not been the best tonight.
No.
They rolled a 6.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
run, Oro!
Yeah.
So with that, Oro, and G'day, I would like you to roll initiative again.
Good roll, good day.
Much better than 3.
Good roll, Oro.
All right. Top of the round. G'day, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Ooh, nice.
See. Yeah, good day. You pass as you feel your limbs begin to ease up. As the guards are currently have your hands tied behind your back. You are currently in a kneeling position, currently tied up. The guards don't have their hands on you or anything, but they more or less don't know that you're not paralyzed right now. They aren't paying attention. They rolled piss poor perceptions.
Okay, fair enough. How far away am I from the water?
Like 10 feet, like 5-6 feet. You're like 5 feet away from the edge.
Got it. What will do? Yeah, she's gonna try to scramble into the water again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Yes.
Is it just not going off, G'day?
Oh, I guess not, because it was a nat 20, 28.
For stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try refresh and see if it's not just my side being stupid. Okay, weird. Okay. Yeah, with a natural 20, you will be able to slip away undetected. What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, she's gonna beeline it to the water and try to carefully lower herself in, making as few ripples as she can, and stay completely submerged under the water.
It is scary how quickly and easily you're able to do this, and without making a single noise, like a gator slipping into the rivers of the swamp. You don't even hear a single sound of water colliding together, giving that drip noise as G'day, you submerge yourself in the ocean.
Perfect. And she's just gonna slowly kind of try to glide unseen towards where she thinks that Arhiho went.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. For sake, G'day, you are out of combat. It is this guard who is doing his thing. Oro, you are going to be up. Technically as a bit of a surprise round. So you are able to fool them.
All right, how far do I make it?
So
Before.
it is your turn, so you have your full action economy.
Okay,
they
cool.
will not get an attack of opportunity because you did successfully.
Beautiful. So then I'm going to dash. So I will be able to run 25. I'll make it right here. Right there. So I'm going to immediately run, and I'm going to turn around the rock, and then I'm going to run, and I'm going to be like, "Thank you for everything. Goodbye."
And
that will
by
be
the
my turn.
time that they are able to react and begin chasing after you, you hear them both screaming, or you hear all of them screaming at you to freeze as you watch the knight pull up the artifact and begin shaking it as it does not function. And what are you doing? You're diving into the water?
That's a good question.
Because they are going to be giving chase.
I will have to dive into the water. Goodness.
Get this show on the road. Get ready to transform yourself into the face-on part of this company.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive into the water. Gosh.
Yeah. Into the water.
Exactly. That's my thing. I hate the water, and I'm gonna be running, and I'm gonna be saying to myself, "Oh no! This is not how diplomats are supposed to be treated. This is a magical retreat. Now the cowards escape." And I look at the water surface, and I go, "I hate nature," and I dive in. And
funsies.
Yeah, right. Because I hesitate a lot. And so I dive in, but I really trip into the water. Belly flop, slap into the water, and I'm trying desperately to swim away.
Or like flailing.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you swim in.
Damn.
And it'll
That's
be with
not a
advantage
good thing.
because you are underwater.
Go on, you may
9?
You gotta keep in mind these are guards. They're You point them where they need to go. Heavy armor is not the perceptive ones.
True.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Do you just continue to keep swimming?
Yes.
All right.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What?
And you all do so. And for brevity's sake, the cold water rushes all around G'day, Oro, Didi, and Arhiho as you all swim about the open waters. The guards not being able to really give chase as they don't seem to be following you. And after about, say, an hour and a half, you are all kind of able to find each other once more. You are currently outside of the city limits along the beach. Arhiho, Didi, you two have made it first. As you two make your way back onto shore, take it away.
Didi is coughing and saying, "Never again. No more water."
This has been the worst visit to town I have ever been a part of.
This is
I
my
just-
first visit to the town. And she's shivering.
Yeah, it's cold. I'm wet. Clearly
Yeah.
shivering too.
It's cold. The
Teeth
sun
clattering.
is just about to dip under the horizon.
Goodness.
Can I please have my items back?
Oh, yes. Yes. And as she's shivering, she's like pulling out your items. Here you go.
They're all soggy. They're wet.
I'm
Bomber
very,
flyer.
very
Is
sorry.
it even the bomber? Can I even use? Probably shouldn't even put the bomber flyer back in there.
The
Thing
flyer has turned to pulp at this
It's
point.
yeah. Just gonna delete that.
I tried my best. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
Do you think the others will be here soon?
I do not know. I'm tired. This was worse than fighting the dragon.
Agreed.
Just give me 1
least-
second.
Yeah.
Let me dry out just a little. We've
Both
been like
hear the waves roll up onto the shores, and you see a familiar figure appear, G'day, as you enter the scene.
Yeah, she follows fairly quickly behind you, kind of using her wings to help propel her glide under the water. And then as she gets to the edge, she'll kind of just like very lightly, as shallow as she can get where she can touch the ground with her hands.
If you're hungry,
She'll just
that's what
kind
you're
of
having.
pop her
I'm
head
not
up
making
and
you
take a
something
look.
else. I just fed you.
Didi, Arhiho, go ahead and give me perception checks to see if you notice G'day.
Would it be disadvantage if Didi is laying flat in the sand, looking up?
If you want.
I never want it disadvantage. But I think it would be if she's not paying attention, really. And she's
Okay.
shivering.
G'day, go ahead and give me a stealth with advantage to combat their perceptions.
Damn.
Ooh,
Uh,
nice.
G'day is unseen. Go ahead and continue RPing.
Oh, that 28 is the stealth that she rolled before. That's
Yeah,
going into the.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
from
That's
before.
crazy.
oh,
Just rolled a
that's
21.
weird. Okay, never mind. Arhijo, you look over to the water and you see a G'day reach the surface and stare.
You know you're going to be the death of me?
He'll grin and say, but hopefully not today.
It may be tomorrow, once the guards find us.
Did they
They
see
said-
you? I told you all to run.
They said they were looking for someone for the case of murder. You killed somebody?
Murder?
Yes,
didn't
you
murder
did not hear
anyone.
them?
No. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Gosh dang it, good day. What happened?
And they
She
took the
will
bird.
look. She'll look bashful and kind of look down a little bit, but not responding.
Didi,
We are supposed to be saving these people.
Didi's going to sit up and point her paw at G'day. Murder? Murder?
Not so different from what we do every other day. She kind of says nonchalantly while like kind of wiggling her shoulders around.
We had the bird. We had the journal. It was done. We were leaving. Why did you not follow?
Curiosity killed the gator pup.
G'day, you do remember that what had prevented you from following them out was the clanging noise that led to the acquisition of the cube via Kebbles.
Yeah, she's not going to bring that up quite yet.
Okay.
She's just gonna, yeah, she's just, like she said, she's like, curiosity kills sometimes.
Kind of almost
She's
referencing
gonna
to
kind of fidget
Kebos.
in her pocket.
Where
You hear
Where-
splashing off in the distance. I'm sorry, go ahead, Arhio.
Where are you supposed to stay? If we cannot go to town with you and be able to proceed to an inn and rest, where are we supposed to seek refuge? You cannot come with us if this is to be happening every time.
She will again look abashed. Oh, I did quite like being a cat.
So we are to turn you into a cat when we are to go in town, and you'll stay the cat the whole way through the town. Willingly. What are we going to
Sorry.
do?
She'll kind of spread her arms akimbo and gesture around. Like, I could make camp out here.
Alone.
Alone. It's not like I've never been alone before.
There's no place for one of these sages. We are supposed to be united. A group, together, facing this issue.
Oh, maybe once we finish our final or original journey, these little petty murders won't matter anymore. So let's look to the future and not to the past, and hopefully Oro makes it.
Wait, what do you mean by a petty murder?
Splash, splash, Oro. She gave you cues.
Yeah, I know. I was letting me.
You're good. Hop on in.
Ah,
Oro.
by the elemental lord, this is abominable. It's like this is the opposite. I'm just like you. If you look over, you see me just soggy embers in my face. I'm paddling awkwardly, limbs locking up, and as I'm getting out, like I'm crawling out of the water. I finally stand up, and I'm just like wringing my hands out. And I'm trying to, like when you are just mad and you're soaking wet, you're just like flicking your hands toward the water. I'm doing that. I'm wringing out some of my robes, and I go, "This is the opposite of my design. My entire physiology is rebelling. My ancestors are screaming. Why is it everywhere? It's in my boots. It's in my soul. If I survive this, I'm setting something on fire immediately." And as a matter of fact, and you watch as I cast firebolt on the ocean. You want to drown me? I'll boil you alive! I cast another firebolt. Steam just explodes upwards. I cast another one, and I turn back to the ocean, and I'm just casting like firebolt after firebolt after firebolt. And you watch as it explodes outwards and then just hits the water, and water flies up, and I go, "Take your gold back to the frostfell!" Ah! And I'm just screaming out the water. That's right, simmer with shame! I'll turn this entire bay into soup if I have to! And I turn back and I see each of you guys looking. Sorry. I really, really hate the ocean. And I walk toward you guys with head just hanging low.
Oro, if plants had eyes that could be staring at you going, "What the fuck is going on with this guy?" They would.
Yes, Archiho's eyes have never been so wide, looking in horror, shock, amusement, favor. Yeah.
Oro, are you okay?
Yes, Dee Dee. I am okay.
Could you possibly put use to that fire and maybe help us dry off a little bit?
Yes.
Maybe light some wood on fire so we could dry off?
Dee Dee, I was forged in flame, born of heat. My bones simmer with embers, and now I'm 50% ocean. It was cold, it was everywhere, it touched places I didn't know I had. So no, Dee Dee, I am not okay. But yes, I will turn. Can we gather some wood? And I walk away from you guys, wringing more of my robes out. You watch as I take my boot off and I pour water out of my boot, and I put it on the ground, stick my foot back in, and it just sloshes with more water. You watch as my head hangs low, my shoulders slump forward, and I'm dripping wet. My hair is clinging to my head, and it's soaked, and I walk away looking for some firewood.
Okay. Oro, you walk off into the surrounding foliage and you spend a good 5 minutes kind of gathering good firewood. Go ahead and give me a survival check. Okay.
I gather twigs.
You gather twigs, you gather some larger sticks, kind of not paying attention, kind of in your own head as you mull about your thoughts while you do this by yourself. You grab some waterlogged driftwood and some other stuff like that. That won't really burn too well. But while Oro is off, you all watch as Oro says this and turns his back and begins walking off to go gather the wood. What are the rest of you doing?
And by the way, I legitimately do not know prestidigitation, so even if I wanted, I am stoked. Okay. Thank you, DM.
Uh-huh.
Can Dee Dee try to help him collect wood? I feel bad.
Role play it out as Oro begins to walk away.
Dee Dee will jump up and shout out, Oro! Oro, can I help you?
Oro, you're muted.
Oro is muted.
I am so sorry. I did not know that. I turn to you, Dee Dee, as I begin walking away, my eyes wide and glistening, with, with the look of someone who was just offered hope after nearly being spiritually unmade by the brine and shame of being in the ocean. And you watch as I sniffle just once, and you would do that for me, I say, clutching my heart with soggy sincerity, and you would help a poor half-boiled fire ganassi find the sacred timber needed to restore my inner warmth. Yes. Yes. I will happily have you aid me. We shall gather it together, Dee Dee. And you watch as I look up to the sky, but my eyes are not searching the stars. It's like I'm seeing something that isn't actually there, just in my own thoughts. And I go, like champions of heat, you and I, Dee Dee. I turn to you very quickly. I go, all right, to the forest. Or, any vaguely flammable bush, but no damp wood. This is a matter of soul restoration, not soup.
Soup.
By the way, do we have the bird?
Why would we have the bird that you killed? I'm not forgiving you for that, but we both hate water and we both hate being wet, so I'm willing to help you on this.
So we don't have the bird. We don't have the bird.
Why would we have the bird?
Shh, Dee Dee.
No.
And I put my finger
bird,
up to her lips.
The bird was dead, and we did what we could to get away. Dragging the dead, bleeding bird with us was probably not the best decision.
You won't get that far anyway.
After all of that, we don't have the bird?
After all of that, we do not have the bird. We came into town. We lost Farquaad. He now owes an ungodly amount of money. We then scared some children to some guards, then came over here and, it would seem kill a bird that was a pet of a man, and then Good Day murdered the man. And now the guards want us. We are supposed to be the heroes of the realm, but here we are, fugitives of the law. What?
To be fair, Arhiho,
He goes, you don't know who I murdered.
it's G'day and Oro they want, not us. I think we're safe-ish.
I would say that I am just tired. This is a lot. This is a lot. What have I fallen into?
You were with
This
them
is-
before me. What have I fallen into?
I can't.
Don't let me get this straight.
My mother always said that the women would be the problem in my future, and that the fact that I should just focus on my studies and keep killing the evil things, and then if I just don't get involved, then my life would be. He was right. This was, and then he starts pacing, walking around, kind of mumbling him to himself how this is just too much, and just, I can't believe I've gotten myself into this, and now how are we going to get out of this? We have to go talk to the guards, but what if they arrest us? And if they arrest us, then what are we going to do? We can't go save the fucking continent if we're arrested. And then what if we end up like Farquaad and they put me in an outfit and I have to clean?
Now, what if I casted silence around Arhiho?
What if you cast silence around him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he would you would hear nothing from him, and he would hear just nothing.
Exactly. I think that's what he needs right now. I think that's what we all need right now. Just everybody just shut up. Let's go get that wood and dry off before we go back, shall we?
Hold on. Arhiho has a point.
Oh.
Arhiho and I begin ticking off fingers as I'm saying this. Arhiho got bitten. Good Day got tied up. I almost froze to death. The guards is probably still hunting us. I gave them my full name, and in the end, we don't even have the fucking bird.
I mean, should we go back to the inn? What if we go back to the inn, what is going to happen? Do you think the guards are waiting for us? Our only saving grace is the fact that Akari had nothing to do with any of this. And he is our only chance that we could have communication with the town without making the whole situation even worse. I almost suggest we all sleep here and somebody go sneaks and talk to Akari.
But here you are, the chief animal photographer of SF Zoo.
I agree.
Not C.
Oh, see, but then who do we send? We can't send Didi. Definitely can't send Good Day. I am quite concerned if we send Oro. And I just don't want to go. I am as about as elegant and graceful and stealthy as a moose walking through a glass shop. Well, I think it is the only choice. You must stay here and make camp. I am going to go and do some reconnaissance, check in with Akari, see if we can't get some items and some materials. You guys just stay out of trouble. Do not talk to anyone. Don't kill anyone. I look over at Good Day. Stop trying to steal things. Don't get frozen. I just stay out of trouble, please. Please. And I turn and start walking away while rubbing my forehead and eyebrow and just.
None of us are trusted adults.
There used to be a shaman there who was a major pain in my butt, but they Believe me, I'm
Arhijo, as you make your way away from the group and begin heading back into town, back in Eastern Clock at the Stockpot Inn, Akari, you have just poured your blood, sweat, and tears into this delicious meal. As you are able to prepare all of the plates for you and your compatriots. Take it away. What do you do?
All set. I'm gonna ask. I forgot her name. What?
Petunia?
Anju?
Or the chef or the proprietor?
The proprietor.
Yes, Anju.
Okay, Anju. I'm gonna see if there's any empty tables.
Yeah, as you kind of pop your head out of the kitchen door, you do see a couple of tables here and there. You do see one that is large enough to fit your entire group, and it is empty and cleaned off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that table. I'm gonna get it all cleaned and set up, and I'm gonna take my sending scales out and just cause I worked on this an hour. They're still not here. I'm gonna take my sending skills, cast sending to whoever's holding the other one. And just be like, okay, 25 words. Hey, dinner is ready. Where the hell are the rest of you? Please tell me you didn't get into more trouble. And that's what I send to whoever is holding the other one. This is why I gave you guys this.
Right.
This is why I gave you guys the
Yes.
sending scales,
I
by the way.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's my fault. That's in my ear.
All four of the rest of you, go ahead and give me perception checks.
My rolls have just been so good.
Yeah, I think I might be stealing them.
G'day. You hear coming from your bag. You hear what sounds like the voice of Akari. As you hear his voice come through and says what it says.
She'll hesitate a little bit. She doesn't know how to use one of these things, I don't think. Did you give us instructions when you handed them out, Akari?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then. She'll kind of look at it and hesitate. Kind of look at the group. Go, I'm not the one that should answer this. So she'll kind of like walk over and like put it towards Arhijo's face.
Arhijo is not here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's G'day, Didi, and Oro.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. In that instance, she changes her mind. She will go ahead and answer and go.
25 words or less.
Mayhaps a little. I can't come. Will tell group.
And Akari, you hear that come back.
Can only use it once, right? It's once per day.
What did I write it? Did I give it uses? Well, each skill you can use an action to cast a sending spell. Target is the bearer of the other skill. Blah 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 blah. Using the skills. I didn't put a limit on it, so yeah, they're just your cell phones.
Little walkie-talkies.
Yep. Well,
Oh, that's amazing.
I guess more like your what would it be, like mid to like early to mid 2000s texting, where you have a 25-word limit.
Well,
Mine is a flip scale, so he made his own fancy.
We got little T-Mobile. Oh my gosh, what are they called?
Razors.
Razors. All we can do is text and play Snake on it.
Okay, I guess I'll reply. Good. Oh, as long as everything is good.
should kind of
Please.
look around nervously.
Please.
See if it come
I
through.
Hylia, no more trouble. And that's what Akari sends back.
She'll kind of, look around nervously and go, "Not really. It should be fine."
You hear a very, very long sigh on the end of it, and that's all it is.
She'll hear this and just kind of like purse her lips and nod in agreement.
Like
Or-
she's not the one that caused it.
Or ODD, you're watching G'day talk to herself and have this conversation.
She's going to whisper over to Oro. Is she going crazy?
Oro, if you're talking, you're muted.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm still like looking for twigs, and I look over. I'm watching G'day have this conversation, and I look up at Didi and I go, Didi, she's always been crazy. That's not new. That's just G'day at rest.
Talking to herself crazy is different than the crazy I've normally seen. Did she hurt her
walk
head
over-
when she jumped in?
Perhaps. I walk over and I lay some of the twigs down, and you watch as I spark a fire to life, and I begin stoking it. I poke the fire with a stick, and I add with a shrug. The real question is, who's she talking to, and whether they're the kind of spirit that wants to eat our faces, or just off a cryptic poetry about the end of time. And then I glance back at G'day, and I go, honestly, I would take her over the damned bird.
Fair. And she's going to lay down the twigs that she collected with him. Is this enough to make a fire? I'm freezing here.
Yes, it is. For a little. I'm still wringing some water out of my clothing. Good day. Good day. Lady, good day.
She'll kind of turn around and go, "Oh yeah, hey, just talked to Akari. He says you got to go back into town and eat some dinner."
So saturated with pain that it's hard to keep up.
As you say that so nonchalantly, my mouth hangs open, and then I close it and I look at Dee Dee incredulously, and then I turn back and I go, "Good day, would you please ask Akari where the hell he's been?"
She'll kind of like turn back around, like as if secretly, and kind of go, "Oro wants to know where you've been. I think he misses you."
You hear a quick, we've talked about this. God.
She'll turn back to Oro and Dee Dee and go, "He says that we should already know."
All
Of
I know
course.
is he didn't want to
Of
be
course.
a part of our shenanigans.
She'll go back on her scale and go, "Dee Dee said you didn't want to be a part of the shenanigans, and she's hurt you didn't stay with us."
Exactly.
We've talked. Yeah, we've talked about this. I told Arhijo, someone needed to be innocent so we can get our belongings tomorrow.
She'll turn back to Dee Dee. "He said that you're a terrible person and wants nothing to do with the likes of you."
What did I do? Dee Dee's just going to look defeated and sit down. What are you doing?
Oh shit.
Arhijo, go ahead and give me another perception check.
And Oro, you handled this.
Not the character assassination.
Arhijo, you begin to hear voices, whispers around you. And you hear G'day? Akari? They are not near you, yet you hear their voice. Seems to be coming from your pack.
Do I stop and open the pack and retrieve the sending stone?
The scale?
Yeah, I was fairly certain I had that as wasn't it an earring that I had placed in my ear? Wasn't it? Is that an earring?
I mean, if you did, then you heard the whispers coming from the earring.
So yeah, I guess I'll tune in a little better to hear what they're talking about, and how much of that conversation would I've actually heard.
We're gonna be dropping the bombs on Yemen in T-minus 4 hours. And then you hear G'day, and Akari's voice is clearer.
"Oh no, who added him to the group chat?"
Oh shit. So I stop and kind of hold my hand to my ear. More trouble. Maybe wanted. Guards were looking for us, and Oro gave them his name. Is town safe?
you also just hear a very long sigh. I'm leaving all her guys' food outside. The stock pot in. Someone needs to stay to get our belongings. Can you leave me? And I think that's too much.
You pause for 6 seconds. You hear no response from Akari. Akari, go ahead and continue.
23, 24, 25. Oh no, I missed the word food. I'm gonna take off the word please. There, I'm leaving all your guys' food outside the stock pot inn. Someone needs to stay to get our belongings. Can you leave me a navigation crystal?
I love Akari. It is just so hilarious if you actually just sent it without the word food in that. Because
I'm going to leave you
This
guys.
sounds like a breakup. Come here so I can break up with you.
We just got broken up with over text.
But yeah, I send back on my way. We'll leave Crystal. Thank you.
Stay out of sight, I guess. I mean, if they don't know about the cave, should be safe.
Before I proceed too much further, can I double back and I want to retrieve something from Good Day before I go into town?
Sure.
So, getting the message and hearing what's going on and knowing pretty much the plan now that we're going to stay here and he's going to be our guy on the inside, I'm going to double back in an attempt to retrieve Good Day's bow and the femur from the dragon.
After having left you all for a few minutes, you watch as Arhiho comes walking back.
Back so soon.
Yes. Akari will be our man on the inside. We will stay on the outside of town for some time. Got to lay it low. Let the things calm down. But hey, give me the bow and the femur. We are going to have Akari see if the blacksmith cannot imbue your bow and strengthen it. It is your reward. You deserve to gain some benefit from it, even if you are trying to get us in trouble non-stop. Yeah.
You look very hesitant. Kind of look between him and her bow. It is unseemly for a Valkyrie to be seen without her bow. It's like not wearing any undergarments.
I heard some Valkyrie never wore undergarments, and some only use a battle axe.
Away from their primary weapon, you know what I mean. And no, you don't ever wear undergarments up in the Valkyrie realm. We're all women.
But be as God intended. Please, just we will return the bow with more power. Do not need more power? Killing easier, better shooting?
She'll kind of think back to what's going on in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, and go, I might kill too easy.
You've got a point. It's actually like holds up a finger like, you know what? Do we really need to make her more deadly?
We kind of slowly hand it over.
And I'll take it gladly. You will likely not be able to turn it into the morning. You may be without it for one full day. It will be okay, I promise. If I need to, I will ask if I can borrow a bow from Ikari. We'll see. I'll be back. And I turn before she can hesitate. And start walking off with the goods. Back towards town. Get our food.
As you begin making your way back towards town, Akari, setting up the little lunchbox, the little bento boxes for you with the delicious meal that he has made. All the while, Josh is continuing to kind of keep it warm and nice and sizzling and delicious and ready. As you all begin to set up camp with Arhijo heading back into town to run errands. What thrilling adventures await them next time on D&D?
What a crazy
Wonderful.
day. Crazy,
What?
crazy day.
Crazy indeed.
Good
I don't
news,
know,
you
I
all
had
didn't go
a-
to prison yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's still time. Still time.
Akari had a pretty
You
good
hear
time.
the yes.
Yes,
Is there-
exactly.
Yeah.
Or has plausible deniability.
I am completely innocent.
as long as so a little meta knowledge for you all. So the people that are currently in shits with the town are Oro and G'day. Oro for fleeing a crime scene, lying to an official guard. G'day for multiple reasons. Arhijo, Didi, and Akari are the three people that have not been tied to G'day or Oro. Based on all of your actions thus far.
What about the time G'day had me as like a distraction, sort of?
I mean, as far as you know, they believe you're just a customer.
You. Fair.
Just depends if you return to the crime scene. But with that, I'm gonna hop off here because I'm hungry and I need to make dinner still.
Go.
GG's.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Alright.
playing.
Yes,
Yes,
GG's.
thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
for playing. I hope you all
GGs.
had some fun.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Always.
Next time on Iron Chef, we'll see what comes up.
Excited for Corey's food.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night.
Good
everyone.
night.
Much love.
Much love indeed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday evening. We had a lot of fun. We're going to be getting back into it next Sunday at our usual time between like 5 and 6 o'clock. Sorry it took so long to get started. Sometimes it be like that, scheduling and everything like that. You've got to get off work, get home, get online. Got a bunch of stuff to do. It's time to go be an adult. Get some food prep done. Do that whole dad thing. Get these kids ready for bed.